Let's get to some rapid fire, and hopefully Joe Morty stays on because I have some Raider questions for you guys later on after rapid fire. So let's start this off. Do you want to go first here again, Fernando?
The Joe Morley. What a jackass. Yeah, I'll go first.
All right. Did the NFL get it wrong with not letting Jaden Daniels and Malik Neighbors have a friendly bet for Offensive Rookie of the Year? 10K was on the line.
I think Malik Neighbors and Jaden Daniels got it wrong for saying it out loud, but I think they should have just kept it to themselves. But I still remember a couple years ago, a media member tried to ask Joey Bosa if they do steak dinners and stuff for sacks and all this stuff, and Joey's like, no, because betting's illegal. So I think the NFL was kind of soft for it, but I mean, we all know that the NFL stands for not fun league. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed in it, but it's the NFL being the NFL. I don't think that's a bad bet. I think that's just them joking around and having fun with it. I don't know if 10K was actually. I mean, I don't know if they're. It's like one of those things where I tell Gilbert, "Hey, Gilbert, I bet you I make this basket," and I end up not making it. I don't know if it's something like that. And then obviously, I saw the memes where people were like, oh, he saw Danny Dimes throw during practice, and he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm not winning this. So let's pull this out." But no, I think the NFL is they're soft when it comes to this kind of stuff. I thought they should just let it go. I think it'd be funny. Jaden Daniels should be suspended for life. But yeah, no, I think it was soft, to be honest.
Yeah, it's hard to disagree with you, Fernando. And that's actually kind of funny that yeah, maybe Malik Neighbors leaked it on purpose because like, oh crap, Danny Dimes is my quarterback, so that's pretty funny there. But I'm just gonna go and bash the NFL. Like, this is so stupid. Like you're gonna benefit for many years off of sports gambling, and like you can't let guys have a friendly wager. It's not like saying, okay, give me money if I don't win it. Like you're trying your best to win offensive rookie of the year or defensive rookie of the year. Like it's not that hard, it's not that easy to do. Like it's a voting process. There's no like tampering here. Besides, hey, like let me just play better to get this. But I don't get what's the issue here. So it's not like you're on the field trying to throw a game. You're actually trying to perform better. So I don't understand that overall. All the rules are very dumb and like and I don't know. Just
They're
got to
gonna make
figure
so
out
much
to
money
tweak
off
it.
of these guys. Like look
Yeah,
at Texas A&M. Texas A&M sucks, but they still have their top-notch facilities from the Johnny Manziel era with all the money that Johnny Football made them. So
yeah.
it's
Now
just
they're trying to take
ridiculous.
away money. Like they're gonna gain 10K or someone's gonna lose one, but now they're trying to take that away. So I don't get how they police it, but I just want to say everything is dumb about these rules for the players at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, Gilbert. In terms of what you said of the gambling aspect, I mean, we're seeing it everywhere now. I get it. People are getting in trouble, so you're a little bit sensitive. We saw the player from the Raptors who got suspended for life. You've also seen some, the whole thing with Shohei Otani. So I understand where the NFL is coming from, but I'm with you, Gilbert. I'm giving you here the point because you're right. Like you have gambling all over our TV when the football games are going on. Why are you now saying, hey, if you're having a friendly wager, you can bet on it? It just seems kind of dumb. So point to you there, Gilbert. Next question, fair or foul on Patriots coach Gerard Mayo saying Drake May has a lot of work to do.
It's my turn, right?
Yeah.
I I think it's fair because you got to be honest. Like he's a rookie quarterback. Why not? And don't be like he's gonna be great. He's gonna be special. Like don't put a lot of pressure on the kid. I kind of like that he has to earn it. You also got Jacoby Brissett as a I guess a bridge quarterback. Like let him go earn it. I think Drake May is gonna be a good quarterback, but you can't just give him everything. And also like when you give somebody everything, especially on a bad roster, like can you name a couple of receivers on the Patriots? Can you name like their offensive line, like or their tight end or whatever? Like, yeah, is that guy even good? Juju Smith-Schuster, like they don't have a
I
lot there,
love how
so
you knew.
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to work with for Drake May. So hey, if Gerard Mayo, like you want to kind of establish yourself as this hard ass, and you got to everything has to be earned, not given. As a first year rookie head coach, I like it, and go after the rookie quarterback. Why not earn your stripes that way? But we all know what happened with Justin Herbert and Anthony Lynn. Anthony Lynn tried being the tough guy, and everybody wanted Justin Herbert. So hopefully Mayo sticks to his guns and say, you know what, you have to earn it. You got to work hard. You got to do it in practice. So he's off to a good start. But when people start screaming at you, put it in the first round pick. We want to see it. You can't in the cave.
I'm gonna go the complete opposite. I don't think the media is the way to go when you're a rookie head coach. You have a rookie quarterback that just got drafted. I didn't think the media is the way to go. I think if you tell him, "Hey, you have to earn it. You have to do this. You have to do that," and you're honest with him in person, that's great. But now the media is going to be looking at everything. I'm sorry, the media is going to be looking at everything to nitpick off of this kid, and they're going to start writing all this stuff. They're going to be writing all these pieces until the kid plays a game, and that could get to him mentally. And I'm just surprised Gerard Mayo, being a former player and he was on staff, seeing what happened with Mac Jones and everything. I'm surprised he took this approach, because now the media is going to be bashing him, and they're going to try and nitpick everything that he does, and that could mess with this kid's head, especially if he doesn't have a good environment around him, where he's kind of like Justin Herbert, where he ignores the media, he ignores everything that everybody says about him. So I just I don't really like it. I think he should have kept it in house and just told him, hey, I think you need to do this. I think you need to do that. If I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, and I agree here with Fernando. I give you here the point, and the reason is Gilbert and Fernando is because look at who he's replacing. I get it. You had Mac Jones in between Tom Brady, but you know how rabid that fan base is. Why are you giving them any ammo here to be able to just say, "Oh, he's already going to be a bust"? Look at what's going on, and also like Gerard Mayo, like look at guys like who he's kind of being compared to, like Antonio, Antonio Pierce, or even our guy from Detroit. Like those are guys that are behind their quarterbacks, and Aiden O'Connell and Jared Goff. You kind of want to be able to do the same there. I just don't understand why Gerard Mayo went in that direction. But 1-1 here as we head over to the UFC. How much would you pay to see Conor McGregor? McGregor versus Chandler for UFC 303 has already generated $20 million in ticket sales, the highest gate ever in UFC history, according to Dana White.
Fernando?
Honestly, being a media member, I'm sorry, I wouldn't pay anything to be completely honest. I mean, that's kind of how I am. But if I'm gonna play your game, uh, $250 to $300. I don't think I'd do more. And I know.
You might not even
Whoa,
get
whoa,
in with that
Mimsy.
price.
Huh? No, I know. Then
Yeah.
that's the thing. I'm not willing to spend a lot of money to go to a sporting event now. So that's kind of my thing. I just wouldn't do it. I'd rather sit in the comfort of my home. We've seen what happens at a lot of these events. There's a lot of fist fights, people getting into other people's faces, people are drunk. Why would you want to deal with all that chaos? And I know, Gilbert, you told me that like there's nothing like a Conor McGregor fight week and everything leading up to it. But why would I want to be around all these people that are drunk, that are annoying, that are they take this way too seriously? I'd rather sit at home, and then Gilbert, we've eaten some of that stadium food. Why would you want any of that? So I'd rather chill, make some wings, grill something, do something. So yeah, I'd rather be in the comfort of my own home instead of paying for that, to be completely honest. I know that's a boring answer, but that's just my
I was gonna
opinion.
say, I gotta say, I thought this question was for you because you love Conor McGregor. He
I
can't do
do.
anything wrong in your eyes, so I was surprised.
What does
So,
that
but
what does that
for
mean?
me, I'll like you think that he's the best thing ever in UFC, but
I
I don't
think
know.
he's fun.
Uh,
He's electric. He talks a lot of crap. Why wouldn't I think
well, that's
he's
what I'm
fun?
saying. Put yourself in those shoes of being somebody who wants to watch him, but I guess you didn't want to participate.
No,
But
I did
I will
participate. I just said
I
that.
will pretend that I have money, and because now I
Okay,
have to be the
if we're going
negative
that
one,
route,
but I will be the negative one because it's Conor McGregor. He's cool. It's fun, but like Mimsy said, a little washed up. His antics get a little tiring, things like that. So I don't know if I will pay that much money, but I think I'll pick it up. Like if I have money, Fernando, and I get to go watch Conor McGregor, and I haven't done it at this point in his career, I think I would go like $500. If I have the money. I'm just saying. But in terms of like seeing like a legendary fighter not in his prime, I think I'll go for like $500.
Wow, you guys, you're spending a lot of money on there, and I guess that's the going rate now. I mean, honestly, if you spend between $500 and $1,000, I think that's pretty much the going rate. So I'm with you, Gilbert. I think that's pretty much the going rate. Whether like even for a Canelo fight, like those big fights, you want to be there for the spectacle. I mean, I remember Mayweather McGregor, and like I didn't think it was gonna do that much. I was wrong about that, and it ended up making so much money, and it became such a big spectacle because of McGregor. And I think same thing. That's why Mayweather fought him. So I give you there the point. Moving on here, back to the NFL. Give us one team, Gilbert, that won't make the playoffs again this season, and like just give me like not a team that I guess what would be the best way to put this?
A
A,
team that made the playoffs last year that's not going to make it this year.
yes, there you go.
Gilbert, the teams
Oh, I forgot.
were.
Is it me?
Yeah, it is you.
I forgot. Okay. By the
Gilbert,
way, is our Wi-Fi all crappy? Because I can't tell who's freezing and who's
yeah,
not. But
yeah, it's you.
are you sure? Okay. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
it's
Gilbert,
Gilbert.
Because you keep freezing on mine. But yeah.
Gilbert, the teams were the Eagles, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the 49ers, the Rams, the Packers, the Lions, and the Texans, the Ravens, the Dolphins, the Texans, and the Cleveland Browns. Who does not make the playoffs next year?
Yeah, this is a tough one, and you know what? I'll say this, and you might find it surprising. It's maybe I could change my mind, Fernando, but for right
No way.
now, I'm gonna go with the Dallas Cowboys. I think they're gonna miss
Oh,
it because they have too much drama with their contracts. With Dak Prescott, with CeeDee Lamb, you have a lame duck coach and Mike McCarthy. You lost a lot of talent and free agency. A lot of them went to Dan Quinn and the Commanders. Yeah, you got some good linemen in the first and second round to you having good defensive fronts and good offensive lines. But I don't know. I actually like the Commanders. I know Victor was trying to gas them up last year, but I think this year the Commanders could be better. I don't see anything with the Giants, but I think the Commanders and the Eagles will be pretty hard to beat. And I say the Cowboys miss out. Maybe it'll be like a fringe wild card contender, but I'll say they miss out because they just have too much going on, and it's going to collapse with all the drama. I feel like.
you know what's crazy? I want to say the Houston Texans, but I'm gonna hold off on that one, and
That'd be a good one.
I'm gonna go with Joe Morley. I think the Miami Dolphins are gonna miss it, and I think there's gonna be a lot of turmoil when it comes to this because shout out to Dan and Dago. Because I when you look at the Dolphins, I didn't like the Odell. Why are you getting Odell Beckham Jr.? What for? Like, what's he really going to bring to your team that the other guys haven't brought? I think towards the end of the season, everybody figured out their run and gun offense. Everybody was very excited about it. I think I don't like their offensive line. I think it's a year older. Their defense is going to suffer. I really think their defense is going to suffer. Christian Wilkins is now a Raider. Xavier Howard, with all his issues and everything, he's now not there. You're going to leave Jalen Ramsey on an island. I like their safety from Oregon. I think that kid, Javon Holland, I think that kid's really good. But I just think I just think
And
their
the two
defense
edge rushers are recovering from torn ACLs.
that too, exactly. So I just don't think the Dolphins are going to be that good, and I think it might cost Mike McDaniel his job, especially because I think last year people thought that Tua had a solid year. I think he's going to regress, and I don't think their run game is going to be as good as it was last year. So I'm going to pick the Miami Dolphins. I don't think they're going to be as good. Yeah, exactly. They're building an Olympics track and field team. I just don't think they're going to win football games with it. I think they're gonna be worse than what people really think.
I'm gonna say I like everybody's pick here. Fernando with the Dolphins, Gilbert with the Cowboys, even Atir with the Browns, Joe Morley with the Dolphins as well. I mean, even Mark Madlock saying the Bills take a dump. I mean, I'm. I always ask you guys this question. Five new teams are gonna make the playoffs. Five new teams are gonna, not make the playoffs. And out of the 2 points that you guys made, I thought Fernando made the best point in terms of what the Dolphins lost. And then, I've also talked about, that offense, that Dolphins offense and how everybody has kind of caught up to it now. And so I'm gonna give Fernando here the point, and I also have one more question, so I kind of wanted to tie it up here. So the last question as we go in,
Fixing the books.
with Fernando on a 3-game winning streak here. If Tyson Fury were to return to WWE, who would you like to see the heavyweight champion feud with?
Oh, easy. Drew McIntyre. I think him and Drew McIntyre on the mic, I think they would be hilarious. By the way, credit to Tyson Fury. Last time he was there, he didn't curse all that much when he was promoting and doing all the stuff that he did with Braun Strowman. But I'd like to see him and Drew McIntyre kind of go at it. I'd love to see what they would kind of throw at each other. I think it would be very exciting to see him and Tyson kind of get into it. So I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre. I think that would be perfect. And when you get English people versus Scottish or versus Scottish people, it's gonna get interesting. So I definitely want to see that.
All right, for now, not your boy Logan Paul. He's been getting handed everything, so maybe
No,
he gets a feud with Tyson Fury. So
no, I want something more exciting. Your
oh,
boy Logan Paul, not my boy. I'm just telling you guys what I see and the way WWE is pushing him and the way they're doing everything with him.
I'm gonna do your boy rankings. It's gonna be Conor McGregor and Logan Paul and who else? But it'll be like a future show. But to give you a real answer, I'll go with Damian Priest. I just really like the Judgment Day angle. Maybe it could be like Tyson Fury against everybody. He's a big monster. He's a heavyweight champion against another heavyweight champion and Damian Priest, and you have to deal with Dominic Mysterio. We'll see if Rhea Ripley comes back soon, but you got everybody else.
Rhea's hurt. They're taking L. Like it's been hard to be a Judgment Day.
Maybe that's why Damian Priest got the championship belt, because you got to keep that going. And I'm a big fan of Damian Priest. I love what he did with the Bad Bunny storylines, the good one and the bad one. And maybe if Fury comes back, keep building that heavyweight reign or title for Damian Priest, because I feel like you mentioned, he's gonna lose it at SummerSlam or lose it. We're all waiting for him to lose it. Hey, add a little wrinkle to it. Why not?
Yeah, I'm with Gilbert here. I mean, I like that storyline in terms of like with Drew McIntyre. I kind of want to see what happens with him and CM Punk. So that's the only reason I would be against it, especially if Tyson Fury comes back if he's the one that comes back to WWE this year. So I'm giving Gilbert the win here just because I kind of want to see him go up against the Judgment Day if they end up coming back healthy. But as Fernando pointed out, they're starting to lose. But Damian Priest would be a cool kind of, him feuding with him would be there. So Fernando's winning streak comes to an end. Gilbert, congratulations.
I'm gonna say, you felt bad for me, right? You gave me that one because I've been losing, so I appreciate that.
No, I did not do that.
Joe Morley, I expected more from you.